Hello, Steve White for Steve Arts 89. I wasn't done with Madonna. Um, Two things I sort of want to talk about. One, God Control, the teaser, the making of, the preview for the video. I'm very excited. Now, I never thought Madonna would repeat herself, and I thought that would be a bad thing. But my favourite video she's ever did, one of my favourite videos she's ever done, probably behind Like a Prayer, would be Deeper and Deeper. So to see her go back to the 70s and disco, I'm very happy about. I love the music of the song. And now I see what she's planning to do for the video. It makes sense. So I'm very excited. There's been a short preview which basically just shows her as Madam X with the dark hair tapping away on a typewriter about gun control and all that and the situation, and then she wants to just get away from this crap and go dance. So she goes to Studio 54, which Madonna went to the original Studio 54 to see her version of it, and hopefully it's not just a generic disco and they're actually trying to recreate Studio 54 on some level. I'm really looking forward to, and apparently some nasty little person with a gun goes in and just ruins everyone's fun. So there's blood, there's guns, there's Madonna, there's cars, there's disco, there's hot guys in 70s outfits. It's looking very good, very interesting, really looking forward to it. Not really looking forward to the, I always have to look to see how it's written, Batuka video. It could be really interesting, but I've got a feeling it's just going to be a bunch of women sitting around banging drums. Maybe I'm really underestimating the potential and Madonna's vision for the song. But that's what I'm afraid it's going to be, just her and the ladies, because I know how much she enjoyed performing with them. So the idea of her just bringing them in for a video and just really sort of sitting with them, I can see her sort of doing that, but who knows, it could be totally fanciful and amazing. We have no idea what that's going to look like yet, but I'm not really excited about that. I am excited about I Rise getting a video. I'm not quite sure how the quote at the start is going to work with. Apparently she's supposed to be, now this is the second time we've had a rumor about this video. The first was that she had filmed stuff around Stonewall and with drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, maybe she did do some of that, and that's going to be incorporated in the video, but the talk now is that she's going to be recording the video at the World Pride Day that she's attending and performing at. So, whether it'll be a live video, or whether it will be a video actually filmed around Pride with real drag queens, and whether part of that has been filmed with RuPaul's Drag Race. Obviously, if they were going to put those all together, they couldn't release it yet, so they probably just filmed some of it and put it aside. That's what I'm hoping, so it's not just a live performance videoed, or just sort of videoing people running around. Hey, look at us, we're all fabulous, and because she could easily just go around filming everyone around her and just turn into that sort of video. But I'm hoping it's more structured and it's more produced, that has some sort of narrative or some strong visual element or design. God, my voice is really bad. So yes, I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to that, and that's the biggest thing that's come out about Madonna lately, since the album and the other singles were released. But the other thing that has been getting a lot of attention is Madonna's interviews to promote the album. I've watched most of them. Some she's been very sweet and delightful and charming and really talking and being open with the interviewers. Others she's just been a cunt. When she was on Graham Norton, I don't know if it's just because she had the eye patch on and she just forgot there was other people on the couch, but it was everything everyone is saying. Vain, self-involved, just uncomfortable and just cringy. And I sort of watched it, I'm like, why? You know you are going to get so much shit for this. People are just wanting to jump on you. Don't give them anything to fucking latch onto, but she always does. And I think part of it is a sadomasochistic part of her personality, where she fucks herself up and puts herself in trouble, so she has something to fight against. So she's got something to rebel against, and it's like she can't let things go well. If things are going well and there's obvious choices and a clear path, she'll just take the other path just to see what the fuck happens. And that can be interesting, but it can also be incredibly frustrating and annoying and just unnecessarily bullshit prone. And that seems to be where our queen likes to go a lot of the time. So it's been interesting, and I find it fascinating. Like I watched the interview with Denton, and she was very. It was more of a conversation, and it did seem very nice, and she was very charming. She wore the wrong outfit, and I'm just glad no one's done any screen caps of some things I noticed that were horrifying. It's hard to see someone that you love age and not be that perfect image that you have always seen them as, and to realize they are human and she's aging and she's not perfect, she's not flawless, because I want to think of her that way, and she's not, and you get disappointed, and then you realize that's not her fucking fault. She's human. That's your issue for holding her to that. But that's what we do with our idols, and not all of our idols keep going. So us Madonna fans have this unique problem of watching our idol just slowly age, instead of sort of being perfect and just sort of fading out and being that sort of one image that we hold forever. She just keeps going and going and going, and it's not perfect. She's not flawless, but you have to pull yourself back and kind of be aware of what you're putting into that. So so the interviews have been interesting. The Graham Norton one was hideous. I don't know if she was trying to be playful, but and people were just so in awe of her that they let her get a pass and get away with this shit. But I wish she'd just stop and just try and communicate her real intentions for the album, instead of just trying to be playful or being a bitch or whatever, or just being pissy or whatever. Because you really need to communicate. People, you really need to be heard. People do not have a long attention span. They have a lot of things to look on. If you don't give them something to hold on to cling on to focus on, to be curious about, if you're just doing your old look at me, I'm a bitchy diva tricks, it doesn't go very far. Some people will love to get outraged about it and make a big fuss, but other people are just going to be like, eh. So I just wanted to be clever with these interviews, and really, really get people sucked in, because there is a lot on the album that deserves to be paid attention to and seen. It is a good album, a lot of great songs. I'm not going to say it's her best. The people who are saying it's her best are just delusional and sycophants, and there is a level of Madonna fandom which is kind of cult-like and scary, which I did not know about until this album came out and got some pushback, and then they started to get their backs up and start attacking people and just getting really nasty, and I got cut off a couple of fan pages and that, because I dared to say I didn't really like the whole album, and that some of it was I didn't actually like some of it. And it's like, you can't say that. That's like saying you don't believe in God or something in the church. It's like you can't do it. And I'm like, wow, okay. I kind of, when I was going to Madonna's concerts, I saw some level of fanaticism that I wasn't expecting, but this is a bit much, but that's a whole nother video. So I'm just going to leave it there. I'm excited about God Control, and I've enjoyed the interviews. I just wanted to really focus on communicating her intentions for the album. But let me know what you think. Feel free to subscribe and comment. Thanks. Bye.